Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. So today we're going to be doing just a overall general comparison of the Springfield XDM Elite and the Springfield Echelon in the compact, the 4.0C. So if you want to get all technical with the specifications, just go ahead and Google it. We're just going to do a brief overview to see how they actually compare in size, how they compare in look, feel, and my experience in owning both of them for the past year or so. So first up, we're going to do the XDM Elite, which is just a whole beast. This is a 4.5 barrel. Beautiful. I loved the texturing on here. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of this beaver tail back here, but I think it's just excellent discipline. Really gets your hand up there, just to get a good discipline with it. I've had fun with it. It is just so heavy. So again, we're gonna stay nice and safe. Everything is cleared, but even unloaded, this thing is just a beast. It is so heavy, and this was my EDC for months, and it is just so heavy. I love it. It's home defense now, but it is just so heavy. But it doesn't take away how nice of it is. The recoil on it, it's not horrible. I'm very new at this, but I've had an excellent time shooting it. These textures up here make the chambering it just very pleasant, very easy, very maneuverable. Fantastic, right? Here we have the Echelon, and yes, I do have the same red dot on both of them, mostly because they came with it. And with the promotions, I was very happy. And this one too, very safe, very cleared, right? And this one, amazing. I've had this one since the end of May, and I could do this all day long. I could just rack this thing all day long. Oh yeah, very crisp. Listen to that reset. Almost instant. And then full reset, let go, pull, that's the wall. You're pulling and it's already the wall. Break. Oh yeah. This has been fantastic. I've so enjoyed the Echelon. And this one is not as heavy. Now, as far as barrel length size, this XDM is 4.5. The Echelon is an even 4. But the weight difference is phenomenal. I don't know if it's just different materials. I don't know. People can get very technical with this. But me being someone who's very new at this, I can just say that the Echelon feels amazing in your hands. I did add the bigger back strap, because I believe I'm on the medium hand sized. But overall, this Echelon has been such a pleasure to carry, to shoot, to practice with. The texturing everywhere. Texture. Even on the front here, there's texture. The gas pedal here, fantastic. So let's just try and get some side by sides here. It's kind of hard with my setup. I'm not very professional here. You can see the barrel length, the difference. Right. Now, obviously, with the extender on all the magazines for the Echelon that I have, it does cause an imprint a bit more, but we can live with that. Now, there is always the option to take that off, but why would we do that? So here they both are together. So I don't know if you've ever really considered there be that big of a difference. The biggest difference that I can honestly say between the both of them is not only the weight on this one is so much bigger, so much heavier, even though they both carry just about the same amount of rounds when fully loaded. But also the trigger on this one is so much crisper, I can say, and the reset is almost instantaneous compared to the XDM. So let's just do this one more time. Right. Reset. Right. XDM. Now, I wouldn't give it up either. This is my home defense right here, and now this is my EDC. Springfield family. I wish I was sponsored. But that's how they both look together. The magazines are not interchangeable. We can even try it if you want. I tried it because, you know, curiosity. But here's the XDM, the magazine for the Echelon. It sits in there, but it won't hold in, right? And it doesn't even look like it's compatible at all. And then if we swap that, the magazine for the into the Echelon doesn't even go in all the way. Well, it hits a wall there, but it just pops right out. It's not meant to stay in there. So yeah, that's my take on the Echelon versus the XDM. Great for home defense. Was fantastic practice carrying it every day. I chose this one as my first hand pistol ever because of the beaver tail, to get a good discipline, to get my hands-on experience on something that's big and meaty with a bang, for the recoil. And then shooting this one has been just so much more pleasing is the word, that you can do it all day with the Echelon and still enjoy every single one. And then the CT 1500, I haven't shot this one with the CT 1500, but with this one I have, and I can say that it's been very enjoyable and pleasant. I don't have any, I heard a lot of bad things about the 1500, but considering it came with it, I went ahead and installed it anyways, and I have no gripes with it. Another big difference is that with the new pin installation and configuration that Echelon and Springfield came out with the Echelon, you don't need a base plate to add a red dot. It comes with a bunch of different pins, so you can modify the holes and the whole pin set that you have under here to add your own red dot. In the instruction manual, the app tells you what kind of pin set that you need to use, compared to the XDM, where the red dot came with a base plate to secure the red dot. Well, thank you so much for listening to me talk. Give me your feedback, which one you would prefer, which one you would give up, which one you would have gotten instead of either of these two. Let me know any tricks and tips. And thank you so much for listening. Stay sharp and stay shooting.